Hi, I'm Jack from legalexpert.co.uk. We are personal injury claims specialists. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we offer a no-win, no-fee service. In this video, I'm going to be looking at no-win, no-fee wet floor compensation claims. I'm going to be going over whether or not you can claim for a wet floor personal injury. If you can claim, how to begin the process of claiming, and how much compensation you may receive in total. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments, and if you like this video, please do hit that thumbs up button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. Whether you've slipped on a wet floor in Tesco or had an accident at work, slipping on a wet floor can result in some very serious injuries. If you had a slip or fall due to no wet floor sign, you may be entitled to compensation. Now, if you're wondering how much compensation for a wet floor injury, in order to bring a successful wet floor compensation claim, we highly recommend you reach out to a personal injury claim specialist that has experience in dealing with wet floor law in the UK and no-win, no-fee wet floor claims. Now, the good news for you is that we are happy to offer you a completely free, no obligation consultation where we'll talk through the accident with you in order to help you establish what your options are. You can speak to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 0800 652 7676 or visit our around-the-clock live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. We'll be happy to talk through wet floor sign regulations to help you establish what your options are and use our slip and fall compensation calculator to give you an accurate idea of how much you may be able to claim in total. Following this consultation, we will talk through the accident with you. If we believe that we're able to assist you, we may offer to represent you on a no-win, no-fee basis. This means that there won't be any upfront fees, and most importantly, if your case was to lose, then there's not a penny to pay. Now, if you're wondering how much compensation do you get for slipping on a wet floor, I'm now going to take a look at slip and fall compensation amounts.
Okay, as you can see, we've got a couple of different injury types in front of us, starting off with back injuries. For severe back injuries, we're looking at £30,910 right the way up to £128,320. Then for moderate back injuries, we're looking at £9,970 right the way up to £30,910. For mild back injuries, we're looking at anything from £1,950 all the way up to £9,970. For severe arm injuries, we're looking at £76,650 all the way up to £104,370. Then onto injuries resulting in permanent and substantial disablement, we're looking at anything from £31,220 all the way up to £47,720. For less severe, pounds all the way up to £31,220. For wrist injuries of the severe type, we're looking at anything from £37,960 all the way up to £47,720. For moderate wrist fractures, we're looking at anything from £10,040 all the way up to £19,530. For minor wrist injuries, we're looking at anything from £2,810 all the way up to £3,790. For severe leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £31,250 all the way up to £108,370. For moderate leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £22,130 all the way up to £31,250. Then for mild leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £7,270 right the way up to £22,130. For ankle injuries of permanent damage, we're looking at anything from £24,950 all the way up to £55,560. For mild permanent damage to the ankle, we're looking at anything from £10,960 all the way up to £21,200. Then finally on to modest foot injuries. This could be anything all the way up to £10,960.
I'd like to emphasise that these figures are the amounts that you may receive solely as an award for the injury itself and does not include the amount of any loss of income from time off work or any expenses you've incurred or may incur as part of your compensation sum, which means that the amount of your claim is likely to be larger. Once again, if you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. Thanks.
Of course, the circumstances of each incident are never the same, and whether or not you believe you have a valid claim
It's always advisable that you speak to an expert on the matter. So if you'd like further assistance, we are personal injury claims specialists. We offer free, friendly advice on no-win, no-fee compensation claims, so there's not a penny to pay if you lose. Get the maximum compensation that you deserve. We're rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, and we have specialist solicitors with up to 30 years experience. It'll only take just a couple of minutes for our team, who'll be happy to answer any questions you may have to help establish whether or not you have a valid claim. Call now on 0800 652 7676 or visit our live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. Don't forget to subscribe, as we'll be uploading helpful videos just like this one on a regular basis. You can also check out one of our recommended videos or head over to legalexpert.co.uk, where you can read community questions on our forum, get free advice from our live chat, read articles and seek assistance for compensation on a no-win, no-fee basis with your personal injury claim.